I don't know about you, man, but my schedule is looking mighty busy right now.
Yeah, mine is too.
That can be a lot of fun because a lot of this upcoming busyness, it's going to be friends, it's going to be family. A lot of it's work. A lot of it is just chores, the busyness of the season.
Actually, I didn't even realize that Thanksgiving was next week until this morning.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working a lot, and it just time flies.
You have been working a lot.
I've been an astronomical amount, actually. But yeah, somebody I know told me this morning, yeah, Black Friday's next week, and I was like, it hadn't dawned on me that like that was next week.
It feels like yesterday I was in a pool,
Yeah.
and now we're like
Yep.
turkeys and Santas. So that was insane.
Uh-huh.
The whole year.
Yep, just like that. One minute it's nice late summer, and then now it's just straight holidays. It's like there's no autumn anymore. It's just gone, and all of it is just before you know it, the New Year's here, and you're planning for freaking Valentine's Day. Dude, I'm serious. Like, you have until, like, I'm going to say the second week of November. But not even really. Really, Halloween is when it starts. You get to you hit Halloween, and from then until, like, the January 2nd, dude, it's like a blur of just straight craziness. You just like fast forward those 3 months. Just me. Well, I guess it's 2 and a partial, but yeah.
And these are some of the most exciting months of the entire year.
They can be.
So how do we not and fast forward through all this and actually get to enjoy it?
You're asking the wrong guy. Because every year, dude, I turn around and the next thing I know, January 2nd. And I'm like, did I even enjoy that? Like, or did I just do all the things I had to do and then it was over?
Are you doing too much during this season?
I don't feel like I actually do that much more than I normally do. It just seems to go by faster.
Do you just do too much in life to enjoy these things?
I mean, maybe.
You're just stacking success on success on success. You're getting tired of winning.
All I do is win. It's just it. It's all I do. I just win so much. I actually get tired of winning. But no, seriously, it goes by quick, especially the holiday season. You turn around, next thing you know, it's gone. It's done. And you didn't even enjoy it either. That's the thing. Like, it's understandable if you start the holiday season and it's busy, your schedule's full, and you enjoyed the time. Like, you had a really fulfilled season or whatever. But the past couple years, it just seems like I barely get through it without even blinking. And I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't a nice, fun-filled time of the year. It was just a bunch of to-do list items that I had to do. I had to buy presents. I had to, put up the lights, put up the tree. I had to, whatever.
Is any of that the I had to versus I get to?
And I don't know. Maybe it is the mentality there that makes a difference. But I would have to think about that. I'm not sure.
If we were to take out, let's say, half the things off your calendar, like we actually pull your calendar up and we just knocked out half of them. Said you don't get to do these 5 or 10, half. Just, do you think that would make it better? Maybe would that help it slow down? Like, is this a quantity or a quality thing?
I think the difference is, well, see, I don't even know. I think you can't just do a bunch of your schedule can't be packed with things for other people. You have to do things that are meaningful to you, I think, is maybe where I get lost, in it, at least for me.
Sure.
My schedule fills up full of things that other people want to do, or other people expect me to do, or I feel like I have to do. And then by the time I get done doing all of those things, I don't have any time left to do the things that I wanted to do.
Oh, okay. I think you've got it, man. You have placed yourself in a place where you're basically serving others a lot. You're doing a lot of things that other people want you to do. Maybe because you're a good friend, a good husband, etc. But where in that is asked, hey, what do you want to do the next 2 months? What would make you feel special, loved, and rested in the next 2 months?
I could see that. I also think it may just be a portion of by necessity.
Sure.
That I need. 'Cause,
like a busy season.
Yeah. Like, you're not going to not buy Christmas presents, right? Like,
yeah, you're definitely buying me a Christmas present.
Oh, I got a present for you. No, just kidding. But no, I mean, you have certain things that you have to do, and by the time you get done doing them, you have to have time left. Sometimes you don't. You don't have time left to do the things that you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And half the time, by the time you even get to doing those things, you don't even have time left to think about what you wanted to do because it's gone. It's over. So
we allow all of the important things, all the urgent things to get ahead of what would probably be more important.
Yeah, all the things that, society says you have to do for the holidays,
Mm-hmm.
Decorate 1 million lights all over your house. I think that's the most waste of time.
What, you're not out there with like the staple
no,
gun?
Dude, no, man. When I was like a late teenager, I can remember like putting up all kinds of lights, whatever, and I was like, dude, why are we doing this? We're going to take them down in like 3 weeks anyway. I was like, but no, I mean, you get really busy, and I don't know. I don't want to just, walk through the motions of the holiday season because you want to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
So how do you not get lost in the hustle and bustle of the next 2 months?
I think one thing, and we all look ahead a lot. I think it really is more of a practice of trying to be incredibly present in each of those moments, at the party, at the meal. Try to truly be there, not be thinking about, all right, well, after this, it's going to take me a 25-minute ride home, and, oh, man, I'm not going to get to watch much Netflix, and, oh, I'm going to get better. Oh, there's work tomorrow. You know what? Jim said Jim's going to probably forget his tools again. And all of a sudden, you're not at the party now. Your body might be, but you have left the party.
So that's a really good point, because I do that all the time. So how do I not do that? Because I can't. I mean, I do it all the time.
You're doing it right now, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%, dude. You're talking, and I'm over here thinking about tomorrow. But no, How do you turn that off?
So I think this might be like one of the defining questions of our generation. How do you be present when there's a million things to think about that's about to happen, but also there's a million other distractions also in the moment. So
yeah.
I think this is definitely a practiced skill. It's difficult. I don't have this mastered at all, because occasionally I'll just stay up at night and I'm just like playing tomorrow's work, playing all these projects we're trying to do. Mm-hmm. But it sounds silly. It's probably being very intentional about trying to be intentional. Like you see yourself wandering, like, take every thought captive. Like, oh, you start wandering. No, hold on. There's someone actually talking in front of me. Maybe I should listen. And just try to bring it back in. And then you're going to start, and then bring it back in.
But I think the hard part is today's day and age demands it. That skill, I'll call it, is almost necessary for you to have. I know, like, in my line of work, it's absolutely necessary. You have to think 10 steps ahead, or you're 10 steps behind. So I have to be able to exhibit that skill at work. How do I turn it off when I leave work? That's the hard part.
Like you're in work mode. You're in.
Yeah.
I'm in this mode.
Yeah, I don't drive anywhere to or from or during the workday without making at least 2 or 3 calls. At a minimum.
Now, so maybe it's play out the worst case scenario and what's the reality versus what you're thinking. So, for instance, let's say once you've left work, you hit a speed bump while you're on a call, your phone falls out of the truck and gets run over.
I use Apple CarPlay. So.
You cannot get another phone for 3 days. It's just how it went. All the phones are sold out. Your card's declined, whole thing. You can't
I wouldn't have a job.
Are you able to step away from a position for a day and nothing bad happen?
I'm not kidding. I took a sick day this summer because I was sick. I had 67 missed phone calls by the end of the day.
67?
Actually, I'm trying to remember. No, I think that's how many calls I made.
Wow, sick?
I'm trying to remember. It was a lot. Like, it was a scroll through the missed calls type number of missed calls. It was a lot. I had a lot of missed calls by the end of the day.
So it almost sounds like the way your life is currently set up for you.
I feel like that's pretty common for everybody. Even if it's not with the phone calls or with the whatever. Everybody's busy. It seems like everybody's busy all the time. And they're always having a hard time being present in the moment that they're there.
You know who might have a better answer to this than you and I?
Who?
Our parents.
You know what they're going to say.
Back in my day.
Well, yeah. I think they're going to say it's the phones.
That's actually where I was going. Because they didn't have something on their hip other than a beeper.
And maybe it's not so much the phones. I think it's the constant. Yes, it's the constant need for attention / whatever you want to call it. Some form of entertainment or new item.
Yeah, another dopamine hit every moment, constantly. Well, and right now, everything on Earth is vibing for our attention. Everything. Every billboard. There's like 5 billboards in town, if that. Bad example.
Yeah.
Every internet pop-up, every scroll is just ad. Now, genuinely, a lot of those are excellent items. You know, some good quality products are there. Like trying to fight for our attention. But if you're used to every, 3 to 5 seconds, another hit, another advertisement, you get real accustomed to, I always need a hit. I always need the hit. And then all of a sudden...
This is starting to really sound like a drugs.
Genuinely, that's probably relatively close.
Huh. Yeah, I think it is a constant need for something to fulfill our attention. Maybe that's part of the reason because, but I think it can also play back into that's just some people's... That's their mentality. That's their life. That's what they do is they're constantly thinking and doing and going and moving. And then when you don't, or you just never don't stop, you just keep doing that.
All right, question.
Yeah.
Question. A couple weeks ago, you went golfing at a midnight thing with a buddy. Were you on your phone the whole time?
No. I'm sure I checked my phone. But.
Sure. But you were present in that moment there.
Yeah.
And as we talked about, that was a wonderful, wonderful time.
Yeah.
So the question is, what was the difference between that evening and an evening you're going to have on Thanksgiving Day, maybe?
Probably, now that I think about it, probably I was engaged because I wanted to be.
That's huge. Wanting to be actually there. Now, no, I'm not saying you're even implying that there might be an event or two coming up this season that maybe you don't really, you'd prefer to be somewhere else. I wouldn't even imply that at all. I'm not having that discussion at all. But that that's not a discussion I've had in the last 48 hours. Definitely not.
It's one I have every morning.
But I think that's it. The desire to be there. So let's go back to that calendar we talked about earlier. I'm going to guess we could knock out 70% of the stuff on your calendar. And you'd probably be a smidge happier.
Well, you probably can't knock out 70% because probably 80% of my calendar's work.
Fine. We're going to outside of work. Let's look at the remaining stuff. Because we're going into the holiday season. It's not the work that makes it busy. Work is just, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
It's what you're doing every evening and maybe every morning. That doesn't allow you time to sit back and relax and reflect and enjoy.
Yeah.
Because it's not just going to, I mean, it's a silly example, but it's not just going to the gym. It's getting some rest after. It's getting some food in you. It's not just going and hanging out at a concert. It's enjoying the reflection back of, hey, that really impacted me. It's taking that extra time to appreciate.
So what do you do? Because there are going to be times where people are in this holiday season. Their schedule's jam-packed. Regardless of whether or not they're, yay, this is something I want to go do, or not, because let's just assume that they want to do the things that they're going to do, even though that might not be the case. How do they slow down enough to enjoy those times, even though they want to do them, but there's so much going on? How do they make sure that they're not getting lost in all that and they're taking the time to truly, enjoy the season?
I think the average person is going to have to learn to say no to a couple things they want to do, to say yes and appreciate the things they really want to do. Mm-hmm. I could make a list of people who I'd all love to go have dinner with. But some of those people are higher on the list than others. I can't constantly be thinking, oh, I'm not seeing this buddy. Oh, I'm not seeing this buddy. No, I have a finite number of days, finite number of minutes. I can only see so many people. So I say maybe prioritize. I would mention briefly last week, have a moment to say, what do I want this to look like? So, what would 2 months from now, looking back, what will we have wanted to have said about this upcoming holiday season?
That you actually enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. And then what would it look like to actually enjoy a holiday season? Is it more time with certain people? Was it less time with other people? Is it more of a certain event, less of other events? More focus on family, less on presents? More focus on presents, less on family.
Yeah, I found the cure to my problem. I just need more stuff.
Consumerism has absolutely won on this one. Because, man, those presents under the tree, it is quite magical. It is absolutely magical.
Dude, actually, anymore,
it doesn't give that
it
sparkle
doesn't
anymore?
have that, it's not that same thing.
Let me let you into a small moment of my day, my morning every day.
Okay.
You asked about how do you enjoy all the hustle and bustle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing I do is I get up well before anyone else. My alarm goes off very early.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to do that. Not doing it. Nope. Won't do it. Mm-mm.
But I get up and I have, we'll call it 1 to 2 hours, whether it's with myself or at the gym, before anyone else is ever going to bug me. First thing I do, especially this season right now, I walk downstairs and I turn on the Christmas tree. And for that one brief
In November?
moment, that tree should never come down.
Oh
All right?
my gosh.
It's going to on protest.
All right,
but,
we don't have time for this. Continue.
But I get downstairs, I turn on the Christmas tree. And for that moment, there is absolute silence and just me and the light of a Christmas tree. It's in that moment, that nice, simple, there's nothing else in the world, peaceful moment. That way, you know, when I have chaos going on later that evening, later that day at work, it doesn't matter. The next morning, I'm going to get up and I'm going to have that peaceful moment. So I say be very intentional with that time. Make the time that you actually want to have. Otherwise, you're just running. That's too much. Bring it in. You got to have something that centers you personally. And if it means saying no to some other things, that's fine. We've wanted to have dinner with some friends of ours, and they're like, hey, it's the only night her husband was off work. So I was like, hey, I got to go. I got to spend time with him. Oh, we get it. That's fine. They cancel the plan so they can be together and relax and do what's important for them. So maybe say no a few more times.
Yeah, I'm gonna write your name when I say no and say he told me to say no. Sorry, can't do it.
My bad. No. Yeah, for the clip. No. There you go. He doesn't want to do it. He cares about you more. I need you to treasure his time. No.
I'm going to record that, and I'm going to play that and send it to people when they ask me to do something these holidays.
You know what else you can do on that? I was hearing, I can't remember what this guy's name is, but he's some marketing genius guy. And someone said, hey, can I get an hour of your time? And he's like, oh man, look at my calendar. Pulled up. He's like, it's empty. I really want it to be this way today. And his friend who was with him was like, whoa, that was such a baller move, man. He's like, what? It's like, you showed the guy you had nothing on your calendar and said you're keeping it that way.
That is...
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, the default is I'm not available. And that's okay. Because this is important. That free time, that's him getting his mind and his body right. So I say keep your calendar how you want to keep your calendar. Be intentional. Say no a bit more. And then you can say yes to other things when you want to. As I say more no's.
Okay, got it. I'll have to give that a shot and give it a swirl, see what happens.
And please let me know.
Okay.